Hello everyone, welcome back to Caesar's Freedomstead. Today we're going to go ahead and show you how to plant the best eggplants from seed. Over here to the side we have all the different varieties that we have right now. Black Beauty, the Black Moon, we have some Rosa Blanca, some Aswad, the orange eggplant, white eggplant. So we have a bunch of varieties here, but for the sake of the video we're just going to do one of them for now. But if you're interested, I'll go ahead and show you how to grow these other ones. So we're going to go ahead and just do your traditional Black Beauty. And so these are my favorite. You know, they get to a good size and they taste really amazing. And it's very easy to grow these ones. These other ones require something a little bit different each time. But these ones right here will grow the best way that we're going to show you today. And I'm going to show you kind of our way to do it. And what we're going to do here is we like to use these egg cartons. So you can grow a whole bunch of different, eggplants, tomatoes, whatever you want to grow all at one time. We'll go ahead and just use all of this for the Black Beauty. And so that'll give a better chance to get multiple plants out of this. So what we like to do first, go ahead and cut this top portion off. What we're going to do is we're going to put this underneath. And that's where, if you have excess water, it'll sit down there and your plants won't dry out when they have their roots down there, if you just haven't gotten to them yet. Now, on the bottom here, go ahead, get like a pencil or a pen or something, and you can go ahead and just poke holes on the bottom here. So we're just going to do something like this. All right. And I like to go through the middle here in the front, just kind of make sure that it's pushed back. So you have some good drainage holes there. And so your excess water is going to just fall down into this here. So we're going to go ahead and just do these first 9 right here. And you'll go ahead and see how it's done. So we're going to set that in the tray. And obviously you get your dirt. Right here is a mixture of some store-bought dirt, and I went ahead and grabbed some of our dirt from the compost that we have in the backyard, and I mixed it together here. And so I think that mixing in some of your own compost really helps out a lot. It does here when we grow things. So we're going to go ahead and just lightly put this inside of these first 9 trays that we're going to do. All right, yeah, you can go ahead and just kind of mix it around there. For those of y'all, have you seen my cactus? I like my cactus. It's pretty cool. They grow all these new pieces right here. So it's my Texas cactus. All right, he's gonna hang out back here. All right, so how are these looking? All right. So this saves you the trouble. If you buy eggs, just save your little cartons. You don't have to go out and buy planters. If you want to, that's fine. But this right here is basically free if you're buying eggs. So we went ahead and filled all of those. We'll plant 9. And what we like to do is saturate the soil first with water. All right. I've noticed over the years that helps them germinate a lot quicker. So you don't want to just put them into dry soil and forget about them. All right, and where did I put them? That's the Oswald one. Okay. All right, here we go. We got our Black Beauty here. Okay. So typically the eggplants, almost all of them will grow in our experience if you do it this way. So just put 1 in each. All right, looks like I accidentally put an extra one in there, but it's okay. All right, then I like to use this here. Just kind of slightly put them under the surface. You don't have to use a pencil. You can use any kind of small device. And because you really don't want them too deep. If you get them too deep, they're not going to sense the conditions around them. So you want them to be just above the tip here, the top of the soil here. So just slightly put them under, maybe just like a couple millimeters. All right. Okay. Now, if you're like us and you live in an area where it's super, super hot, that's why we're doing it here inside of our porch. You can either put this outside in the sun, or you can just find a sunny spot. All right, so we're just going to put them right there for now. We'll eventually move them outside, but right here they're going to get all the sun they need. And sometimes here in Florida we'll get some crazy winds, so if I put it out there and it gets windy overnight, we'll wake up and then it'll be all over the ground, so you don't want to do that. So it's going to sit right there, and those will take about maybe a week or two to start seeing something come out of there. And then what we will do is we're going to go ahead and transfer it into containers about this size, and then we'll go from there. It'll eventually get into a 2 cubic foot container, and I found that those are the best for having a mature eggplant. Is put in a 2 cubic foot container. If you're not sure how big that is, go ahead and just get a bag of 2 cubic feet of soil, and that'll fit perfectly into the container. So it's a good measure to use. So that's the exact way how I grow most of these eggplants. Some of these, like I said, I'll do something a little bit different, just because some of these will take a little bit longer to grow. Others will be a lot smaller in size. So these black beauty eggplants, they're pretty easy to grow. So go ahead and try them that way. You got anything?
Yes. If you get a pokey thing, when you put it in there, a little on the top, you might poke it and make a tiny hole, and it might not grow.
Okay, and then you heard it from the gardening expert. Well, thank you so much. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Pretty quick and simple, not too hard at all. We'll see you next time. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.
Bye bye.